For day number 14, your challenge is to go to donorschoose.org and look through any project that speaks to you and donate any amounts that you feel right to fund a teacher's initiative for their students. Looking forward to hearing why and what you
Hey, Remington here. Just finished the order for To Kill a Mockingbird for a classroom in Oklahoma. Race relations are obviously a big deal now. That book had a heavy influence on me and my work with race relations throughout college. Additionally, my mother is a teacher, so I've always watched her struggle to pay for special projects in her life. And so for me, I'm not sure I learned a ton from this other than the fact of I guess the reinforcement that it's important to donate beyond just your government tax dollars, so for important causes. So anyways, thanks, feeling good.
Hi there, this is Davica from San Francisco, and today I donated to a campaign that was raising money for a elementary school in Virginia that was one, primarily students from low-income households, and two, mourning the loss of one of their community members who passed about a year ago. And the project was aiming to raise money to build a tribute to this community member who passed through tribute stones, so painted stones the students would make, and they would use that art as a way to both build something and heal trauma. And the teacher who had put up this posting was talking about healing trauma through art. And that's something that I really believe in. It's something I've gone through myself, and I think what I took away from this challenge, one was a deep sadness around the campaigns I saw on Donorschoose, how many classrooms need basic art supplies and how that is actually a struggle that we have in this country. And the other thing I took away was the trauma that these students are going through at such a young age. And kind of on the flip side of the coin of where that sadness exists is also a gratitude to have stumbled upon this and been able to help in some ways because I have the power to do so, and I'm grateful for that. So I'm hoping that the kids can continue to heal, and that the school and this teacher can foster that for them so they can be supported on their emotional journeys. So that is my hope, and I'm going to go to bed praying for those kids.
Hey, Evan Sutter here from San Francisco, but currently in Austin, Texas. Apologise for my delay in getting this video over. I've just donated to a teacher wanting to learn the skills and tools to teach mindfulness to our students from kindergarten to year 8. And I think that's one of the most important things. We can get lost in, buying products and whatnot, but if you're not actually teaching people with the skills and tools, then you don't really get that long-lasting change. So I back her 100% to support her to, if we can teach, young people the tools to control their emotions, manage their, thoughts and feelings, then we can really make a big shift in this entire world. So a really cool initiative. And again, another thing that we don't realise, that we can make a huge difference in a lot of people's lives by making a very small contribution and taking a little bit of time. So really cool.
Hey there, this is Jamie Sekou from Los Angeles, California. So I actually picked a project that was based out of the school district I came from, because I think it's really important to never forget where you come from, and also around the STEM education initiative. As you know, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. I was part of the national initiative to launch STEAM, so it has a special place in my heart. And I also am very passionate about education, because I feel like it's one of the only platforms that helps neutralize and create an equal playing field for everyone.
Hi, this is Moshe in San Francisco. I just donated to a teacher in Alabama who's looking to buy some books that help students explore their core values and helps with their personal growth and evolution, and that just feels very aligned for me. It was important for me to donate to an under-resourced part of the country where I know that schools are underfunded and that is different from me rather than in the bubbles I'm part of, and also to be reinforcing their values. And this is something the teacher chose, not me, so it's not like my imposition of values, but the idea that students are exploring and asking these questions for themselves, because I think that's critical and missed in so many schools. So it felt really good to be part of that in some small way. And also I'll say this is a really easy task, because it's just money and some web page clicks, so not as challenging as the ones that really require confronting people and strangers and rejection. So it's nice to have a break in that sense and buy my feel good rather than have to go through an emotional process. So thanks and lots of love.
Hi, this is Noemi from Pacifica. So I donated to a Girls Who Code club, and they are going to buy an Xbox 360 Kinect, and this is something I can relate to very easily. So the Xbox 360 is on my bucket list for myself. For one, I love Girls Who Code, and it felt really good to donate to a cause that is not very pragmatic, but almost like a luxury, to help them relax and build a team when they are not coding. And it also felt good to anonymously impact other people's lives, not knowing who the girls are and how their life will evolve, but that there was this tiny little effect, ripple, that I could create. So it was fun. Thank you.
Hey Daily Arc fam, Chris here in Houston, Texas. I am donating my money to a school that is purchasing recorders for their students to begin to learn how to play and read and write music, which is how I started to play music. It all started with the recorder. So it's really cool to be able to inspire these kids and get them on the track to potentially playing their favorite instrument. Music is very important to me, as I addressed a few challenges ago when I wrote to my music teacher back in 5th and 6th grade. So really excited to be a part of this.
Hey guys, it's Chelsea from San Francisco. So for today's challenge, I donated to a teacher that is in need of yoga mats for her students to practice yoga, mindfulness, and meditation. A lot of the students, the majority of them, are from low-income households. A lot of them, she had mentioned, are carrying the burdens of their living situations and their financial situations, and it's really impacting their ability to be very present in the classroom and to learn and really reach their fullest ability and potential. So what I learned today through this challenge was that teachers are very much a catalyst for the change in this world, and because they are, in essence, teaching the children that are growing up and living life, and they're the next generation. And with one teacher could really spark so much change and can have such a huge impact on just a single person's life, which could then affect every single person that they come in to encounter. And it actually got me thinking back to one of the previous challenges where we had written a letter to a teacher or a professor that had a huge impact on us. And I was just thinking how amazing it would be if maybe one of these children 20 years later have written a letter back to this teacher, thanking them for teaching them yoga, meditation, and mindfulness, and being very grateful for the impact it has had on their entire lives. So really understanding that it only takes one person to effectuate change among many people. And how I feel very satisfied knowing that my simple donation went towards something that I find extremely valuable, and I know that will be very impactful on the overall well-being of these children and their ability to learn and really reach their full potential in life. And I'm very excited for them to reap the benefits of yoga, meditation, and mindfulness. So feeling very good.
Hey, it's Tim from San Francisco, and today I had the pleasure and honor to donate funds to a high school teacher who's building a pause corner, or essentially a meditation and mindfulness corner for high school students. And apparently this high school is one of the most diverse high schools in the state of Oregon, and has students from about 36 different countries come together to learn a lot about collaboration and solving world challenges, And I just thought applying a sprinkle of mindfulness practice with that sort of mindset could create beautiful magic. So I was so aligned and so excited to donate to that. And how I feel right now is just so excited for that corner to manifest so that these students can practice meditation and mindfulness, because that's what has helped me become who I am, and so aligned with who I am and for myself in the future that I think giving it to them at a younger age would be amazing. And what I learned was two things. One is I like to help take things to the finish line. I was looking for projects that needed an extra little boost to the finish line and donate to that, and so made that happen and really aligned and excited about that. And also just seeing myself really enjoy supporting things that I truly believe in, and feeling excited to do more of that in other ways in the near future, whether that's teaching it myself or practicing with others, but just feeling that and learning that was great.